Well, I'm Crystal Everett here from Kansas City Public Schools, serving as the Real World Learning Coordinator here with Dr. Bridget Jones. We are in a very new and lovely facility, the Children's Mercy Research Institute. How are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
Awesome. I am doing great. And so we are here just to talk about your career, talk about this great program that we have coming up, the STAR Program 2.0, and then just your advice for students as they think about being able to step into your shoes and step into your pathway to medicine. And so just want to start there. You know, what are some things that students should be thinking about right now if they are looking to become a doctor and work in medicine?
Well, thank you again for inviting me to talk to the students today. And typically after high school, you'll go down a pathway of undergraduate school. Usually you will major in one of the sciences, so either animal biology or molecular biology or something like that. You can also go other pathways as well. So some people may major in things like literature or art and then get those other prerequisites, those science prerequisites required to apply to medical school. Medical school is typically another 4 years. So medical school is usually divided into about 2 years of more in-class didactic work. And then the following 2 years, or the last 2 years, is more of your clinical work where you're in the hospital and in the clinics and on the wards getting your experience with patients. Afterwards, you will go into what's called a residency, and that's when you are specializing in a specific type of medicine. So I did pediatrics as my specialty of training, and so that's another 3 years of clinical training when you work in a hospital like Children's Mercy. And you learn how to treat children. You know, I really think, you know, the main guidance that I would provide to students is just really encouragement that if this is something that you feel like you have a passion for and that you want to achieve, and you set your mind to it, it's really achievable for anyone. I don't think that people that go into medicine are really exceptional in any one way or other. It's just that they've decided that they want to go down this path and they've been persistent in achieving those goals. I think the other thing is to take advantage of opportunities. So I think taking advantage of programs like the one that we will have this summer at Children's Mercy to immerse yourself in science, immerse yourself in the medical community, be able to meet people and network. Those are the opportune times where you can really you know, help identify what you really want to focus on, and also help find some people that can help you along the way. So take advantage of any opportunities you have to just kind of learn about different things and to meet other people.
So when you think about the moment or pivotal moment, so to speak, that you decided this is the path I want to pursue, what was kind of your sense of encouragement to go down that path?
It almost seems like I always kind of wanted to be a physician for some reason. I actually have a picture in my office that I drew when I was in the first grade, and I drew myself as a doctor at the bedside. And I think part of that was I spent a lot of time with my grandmother who had chronic illness, and so I went to the doctor with her a lot. I was just really fascinated by the doctor's office and fascinated by when they were able to make my grandmother feel better. And as I grew older, you know, there weren't a lot of people in my town that looked like me that were doctors. There weren't very many women. In fact, I don't think there were any women doctors in my hometown. There were very few doctors of color in my hometown, but we did have a few as I got older, and so I definitely looked to them as mentors, and you know, asked to shadow in their clinics and those types of things.
Children being able to see doctors that represent maybe their racial diversity, gender diversity, as that's becoming more important for everyone. So can you talk about why that matters, and then even just how it relates to the STAR program, why it's important to have students of color in this program specifically?
So our medical workforce currently doesn't look like our general population, and we know that it's important that our medical workforce does reflect our general population because our patients do better when the workforce is diverse, and that's really the purpose. The purpose is that we can, you know, practice medicine in a way and deliver care in a way that benefits everybody, and that's from how you practice medicine to what type of research is being done as well. And so, yeah, I think that, the STAR program and other programs that focus on trying to encourage and provide these opportunities to students that may not have these opportunities all the time is really important for the future of our field.
So if a student is like, I'm interested in kind of the research component, but maybe I'm not interested in following that pathway to be a doctor, do you have a couple of examples or even one that would showcase how they could utilize the skills and knowledge that they learn?
I talked about my journey in medicine. Medicine can really be, you can practice however you decide you want to practice. There are physicians out there that don't see patients. There are physicians that decide they just want to do research, or they just want to go and work at the FDA and help approve drugs at the FDA. So there's lots of different ways that you can practice medicine. And so I think that's the other thing with the STAR program we really want to introduce to students is all of the different pathways you can go down in a healthcare career. And medicine doesn't look just kind of one size fits all. We want to introduce them to people here at Children's Mercy that are practicing medicine, that are conducting research in lots of different ways to show them, these are all of the different types of opportunities that could be available to you.
With the STAR program, I'm really excited about it, and when you all reached out to share the information. And so this is an opportunity for high school students, students from underrepresented racial and ethnic backgrounds who can earn a $2,600 stipend for participating in this program. And then there's a teacher component as well. And so that teacher has a great opportunity to work with these students.
As you mentioned, it's a 6-week program, and so during that time, students will come here to the Children's Mercy Research Center each day. And so the program, it will be part instructional, meaning they will receive lectures just kind of on the basics of science and research. So how to start a research project, or what are the basic elements of a research project. They will learn about different types of research that's being conducted here at Children's Mercy. They'll also learn about how to analyze data, how to look at data, and how to write up and describe your results. And so during that time, they will receive these lectures, and at the same time, they will work with some of our researchers here on a research project. So they will walk through developing a research question, using data to analyze that question, and then reporting that information out, or your findings out, through writing a research paper. And so the goal is, by the end, they will have, not only they'll get the stipend, but they'll have a research product out of the program that they can show that what they've done for the summer. And then, like I said, they'll also just get the experience of collaborating with the scientists and researchers here at Children's Mercy. But we also are partnering with Duke University with their STAR program as well. And so there'll be collaboration between the two programs, where we will share some lectures between the two programs, and they will get to virtually meet some of the students that are in that program as well.
Absolutely. And I think another important point to note is that there's no GPA requirement for students here. You all are really going to do a holistic approach to choosing students, and there'll be 5 students this year, and then the program will just continue to grow. And you're even recruiting a teacher to help support you all as well, and that teacher can earn a stipend. And so the application deadline is February 19th of this year. This can be completed online, and students can also submit their application materials at starprogram@cmh.edu. Is that correct?
Definitely.
Awesome.
Yes,
Is there
STAR program, cmh.edu.
Awesome. Anything else that you would add about the program?
Just apply. Let us know if you have any questions, and we really look forward to our first inaugural cohort of students. Really the goal is for students to participate this summer and have a great time and go out and tell all their friends how great it was, so that we can continue to grow this program as we move forward and really help to diversify and strengthen our healthcare workforce here in Kansas City and nationally.
Well, thank you again, Dr. Jones, for chatting with us today about your work, and specifically about STAR Program 2.0.
Thank you.